There's a huge software battle heating up right now, and trust me, this one's closer than ever. On one side, we've got iOS 26, Apple's boldest redesign in years. On the other, Samsung's One UI 8, which feels smoother, smarter, and more customizable than ever before. Both are trying to outdo each other, not just in features, but in the way your phone actually feels every time you unlock it. And the results are fascinating. Hey everyone, welcome back. James here! If you love staying updated on the biggest tech changes, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming comparisons. Now let's get straight into it because this one is seriously interesting. So first things first, iOS 26. Apple's calling it the biggest visual shift since the flat design era, and honestly, they're not wrong. The new liquid glass look adds layers of depth and transparency that instantly make the interface feel alive. You'll notice this right from the lock screen. Clocks look like they're floating, notifications shimmer with a glassy texture, and the whole phone feels more fluid when you wake it up. But here's the catch. As stunning as it looks, there's a small detail that might actually make your experience worse. Now, when you get a notification with a bright wallpaper, that same glossy transparency can make text almost unreadable. It's beautiful to look at, but not so practical when you're in a hurry. And that's exactly where One UI 8 steps in with Samsung's clean and contrast, rich design. Everything feels structured, polished, and most importantly, readable. The lock screen gives you more control than ever before. You can move your clock freely, adjust its size, or even use AI to generate lock screen suggestions that match your wallpaper vibe. This right here is the biggest difference. Apple gives you style, while Samsung gives you control. But wait till you see how deep Samsung goes with customization this year. Moving to the control centers, iOS 26 has taken its glass obsession to another level. The entire panel now feels like you're touching through foggy glass. It's elegant, yes, but it tends to blend with whatever's behind it. One UI 8, though, nails the balance. The blur effect behind the toggles gives you a sense of depth without hurting visibility. Plus, Samsung's layout feels more intuitive. You instantly know where every button is, and with AI smart suggestions, your phone starts learning which toggles you actually use. And speaking of animations, iOS 26 brings this beautiful bounce effect when you unlock the device or swipe through menus. It's subtle, satisfying, and very Apple. But Samsung, they've completely reworked how animations feel on One UI 8. Transitions flow like water. Open the weather app, and you'll see realistic dynamic backgrounds that react to your real-time weather. Clouds moving, raindrops falling, and sunlight subtly changing tone. Apple's weather app stays simple and clean, but Samsung's feels alive. Now, here's something you'll love. Both systems are finally embracing AI in everyday features. Apple has improved Siri's responsiveness and background intelligence, while Samsung introduced Gemini, which adds a splash of personality to your phone. The way Gemini interacts with live activities, like showing colorful floating animations, makes One UI 8 feel more futuristic. But the real game changer, Samsung's new AI editing tools. When you remove an object from a photo using the cleanup mode, the AI instantly fills the background with near-perfect precision. iOS 26 can do it too, but it occasionally distorts edges or erases nearby shadows. In everyday photo edits, One UI 8 just feels one step ahead. Now, let's talk icons. Apple's new Clear Icons option in iOS 26 looks stunning on dark wallpapers. It's minimal, transparent, and futuristic. But again, usability drops if you switch to a lighter wallpaper because some icons start to disappear. Samsung's themed icons, on the other hand, adapt beautifully to both light and dark backgrounds and can even change shape depending on your theme. It's small, but these details are what make One UI feel like your phone, not just Samsung's. And that brings us to something people often overlook, the app drawer. iOS 26 still keeps the same static home layout, while Samsung gives you options. Prefer a vertical scroll? Don't. Want a horizontal one like before? You got it. Even the folders can be enlarged, letting you launch apps instantly without opening the full folder view. That's the kind of freedom Android users love, and Apple fans secretly wish for. At this point, you can clearly see where both brands are heading. Apple is focused on making the experience look more elegant than ever, while Samsung is focused on making it feel more personal. Both are amazing in their own ways. But if you're someone who loves customizing every inch of your phone, One UI 8 is easily the more satisfying choice. Still, I'll give Apple credit. The fluid animations and attention to small design touches in iOS 26 make it incredibly enjoyable to use. Whether it's the bounce when switching apps or the soft glow behind icons, Apple continues to perfect its signature feel. So here's the final thought. If you value aesthetics, polish, and simplicity, iOS 26 is absolutely beautiful. But if you want depth, control, and next-level AI smarts, One UI 8 just offers more. Let me know in the comments, which side are you on this year? The smooth and minimal iOS 26 or the bold and customizable One UI 8? Personally, I think this is the closest these two have ever been. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe for more awesome tech breakdowns every week. I'm James, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, because the next update war is already on the horizon.